Yeah, baby, we're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back with the YKWD at the Comedy Cellar Studios above the world-famous Comedy Cellar. I have a great show tonight. I got some pop-ins. I like a nice pop-in. Reminds me of the old show when fucking 9 comics would just pop in. We'd all talk over each other. But tonight, it's 3. And maybe another comic might pop in, a special guest. Joe, who do we got tonight?
Tonight, we have Big J Oakerson.
Mr. O.
Mr. O.
We have Andy Haynes.
Andy
Doesn't have
Haynes.
the same ring to it.
Doesn't have the same ring.
Mr.
Does not.
And last but not least, we have Ben Bankas.
Mr. B.
Mr. B. Mr. B. It's so funny. We just did the show over at the Pussycat, and Jay was supposed to come down. Thank God I didn't come with you.
Yeah.
I thank God I didn't come with him.
I caught David Tell outside, too, which was a big part of it.
It's a problem. Well, he said he goes, I'll be there in fucking 20 minutes. I was like, great. I'll be there. I'll just bring you up when you come in. I'll do my thing.
Kim Congdon had to pee. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. I saw this. He's like, dude, I'll drive you down. And I'm like, no. It takes me 8 minutes to get down here on the train. It takes me 40 minutes to get down here driving with Jay. Plus, he plays all kinds of songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's like a slow, he has patience. Yeah. Like he doesn't fly to try to hit the lights. He'll stop because he's smoking cigarettes.
That must be nice.
That's what the song Key Largo by Bertie Higgins will do to you. Why am I flying? I want to hear this song.
Yeah, which I enjoy when I don't have to be here. But then I come down, I had the 3 guys go up, and then I go up, and I'm having a fun time. And then I'm like, you know what? It's time for Jay. And I go, guys, special guest, one of my favorite people. I think I said one of the funniest guys right now working, Big J Oakerson.
I wasn't there.
Nothing.
Jesus.
Then I called his phone. I go, we're friends. Nothing. Didn't even answer.
I was walking through the door.
Literally went right to voicemail. Thank God, Ben Bankas. I go, is anybody else here? And he goes, Ben Bankas. But you said it like you didn't want to go up.
I didn't.
But Ben went up. You fucking hate it, right? You hate New York.
I like the city. I like the architecture and,
Not the audiences.
I mean, I when I do my shows here, I feel like they're great. And just I don't know if I'm going and doing a showcase show sometimes now, and it's not a red state, they're just like in shock,
Right?
They're just but they like it. There were people actually who they liked tonight being discussed. Somebody was like, I like that. I was
Well,
like, all right.
I mean, we're all fucking.
To each his own.
We're all fucking fucked up. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 comics tonight, from beginning to Cody, and then whatever weird shit Joe's doing, kind of food you like. Then to me,
Was everybody's phone in an envelope? Is that what they?
yeah, they put them in an envelope.
Wow.
Well, they went for the Yonder bags, but they're too expensive. The guy who owns the places,
So the whole idea is that if somebody tries to open it, you'll hear the tear.
You can't. If you get caught opening, you get kicked out. It's so nobody films.
No, the thought of it is so nobody films it all.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
they do it at the cellar with plastic disposable.
But I'm just saying, like, what are they listening? That if you're like tearing it a little bit?
The waitresses are watching everybody, so they're making sure that the bags aren't open. If they see somebody open a bag, they just kick them
Well,
out.
thank you for having the bags tonight.
Oh, we
I
need the
needed
bags for you. You should be a bag show.
I'm all bag.
Here's the thing. I fucking love him. I think he's hilarious, and I love that you do your thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I think tonight's It's a fucking 7 o'clock show.
7 o'clock show. You had a fucking
Chorus.
gay dude in the front who was laughing hysterically at this guy. They were great. You had a Palestinian and a Pakistani, and then right behind
Two Israelis who really loved him. They
well,
loved
they
him a
were
lot
they
outside.
were actually the Israeli army. What do they call that?
IDF.
IDF.
Oh.
They were two soldiers from the IDF. And they were like,
Angels from heaven.
but they come up there like we were trying to tell
Wait, you had Palestinians and IDF soldiers in your audience?
right behind them.
That's the beauty of New York.
Wow.
That
You're
is.
gonna have both.
Did the
sides.
IDF soldiers
beauty of
try to
Bobby
take their
Kelly.
seats?
What's that?
Bobby brings
that?
nations together.
I bring nations together.
That's
with my
why
comedy.
your show got the ceasefire in Iran.
Marshmallows. Put me over there, dude. I'll do
really
a hot
should.
chopalopolis and a fucking
It's
marshmallow.
it's a ceasefire with what is it? Like there's a stipulation. It's like if they fuck it up, they just blow them up.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't even know what's happening. They fucking blow. I think this is what Trump is, a fucking maniac. He's like, well, we're gonna make him into the Stone Ages. We're just gonna we're gonna fuck you up if you don't do this.
He said
didn't he
wipe
write-
out a civilization.
Didn't he tweet? Didn't he tweet like he's like open the fucking straight?
Yeah, you fucking you. What do you call? He called them more something.
And then he
called them
said,
a name.
"All praise be to Allah."
If you're a comic and you don't think he's funny, if you don't think his fucking tweets are funny, I don't know what you are though.
I think they're funny,
Hilarious.
concerning.
Yeah.
Well, look,
I think he said
I don't know.
retarded on TV the other day.
yeah, he called a lady a bitch one time.
He's a free speech warrior.
He is.
He's
it
still
has-
one of them. I mean, his two funniest things to me ever, Trump things, were when he was down in Puerto Rico throwing paper towel rolls like he was shooting baskets at people. It was pretty great. The models line, when he was like, these are the models, says we're going to have 200,000 deaths from COVID. He goes, some models say this. He goes, I don't know these models at all. He goes, I mean, I don't know these kind of models. Talking about deaths. Talking about 100,000 deaths. That was great. Yeah, he's got a couple of
The
good,
best
he's got a
one for
couple
me
of
was
goodies.
when he.
And Rosie O'Donnell.
The Rosie O'Donnell
That's the
was.
best one. He goes,
That-
you said that women are disgusting, fat, lazy, blah, blah. He goes, just Rosie O'Donnell.
No, he said disgusting fat lazy pigs. And he goes, just Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah, it's just Rosie O'Donnell. And the place went nuts.
Which made her leave the country, by the way.
Yeah, she lives in London.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it's like Scotland or something.
It might be Ireland.
One of those.
or
Yeah.
shit like that.
She had a move where women with beards and mustaches
Yesterday,
survived.
he claimed that Kim Jong Un used to think that Biden was retarded. That was what he said, that he was retarded.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Kim Jong Un, yeah, he used to think Biden was fucking retarded.
Retarded.
Have you seen Kim Jong Un's been hanging out with his daughter, and she's wearing like matching leather jackets with him?
No, really?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Is she going to take over, you think?
Yeah. She's
Oh,
she's
that's
in line.
great. We get a fucking evil woman.
Yes.
She's North Korea, Northwest.
Yeah.
Northwest,
Northwest Korea.
Northwest Korea.
America's the best because like there's a full war happening, but like as a comic, you like it doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter if there's a plane crash or there's fucking war. You're just like, I'm getting on the plane, I'm going to the fucking show.
Yeah.
And there's never like people are so worried. People who don't travel are like, oh, it's scary out there, and then you're just on the plane. They're like, yeah, so it's clear skies.
Yeah.
It's
We were talking about that today on the bonfire. Kim, we were talking about suicide, and the guy, Kim Connett, said she was with a headliner 2 times, and they were driving, and a dude was on a bridge going to kill himself, and the guy was like, we got to make the show, dude. I can't.
This ain't our problem.
yeah, you just have to grin and bear it.
Yeah, this ain't our problem right now.
But it is funny because if you look at this is why I love stand-up, is that everybody's fucking different. You know what I mean? When I brought him up, it's like people aren't supposed to like everything he fucking says. That you want them to fucking, but
I personally liked the pushback because
Yeah.
when like I'm doing a lot of shows and like when you're doing it only you don't have time to do showcase sets sometimes. Recently I haven't. And it's like I want to go and just fucking have the audience hate me for a minute just to feel that. It's good.
Yeah. Well, I
You
hate
get
it.
the idea that what's working in front of your audience versus what'll work
Right.
universally.
But like my thing is like I don't really even I used to think like that like I need to be universally funny, but now I'm like I don't even care.
Well, you have a
Oh,
you
no,
have
no,
a
it's
fan
not,
base.
it's almost more
But
for
you
like,
see which jokes are good.
I was gonna
Like
say-
really good.
Exactly. I was going to say placement of what you would do. It's like, man, this works for like, this would pick up new people. Like
you
this joke
like-
versus
I-
one that's like, this is just going to the fans.
Right.
There's a difference between bombing because it's not funny and people hating you. And I like the hatred a little bit.
Oh, really?
Well, because I don't get it. So I'm like, I forget.
Because you're in
What-
a bubble.
I forget what
always
like
wanted
how
to
much
say that.
people hate what I'm saying. I'd see it online. People are like, this guy should be shot.
But people hate you at your shows too. There's always a guy who brings his wife.
There's just, I mean,
There's
that's
some guys
every,
like, well, you'll love him, and then she's like, I fucking, you know.
people who are just annoying. Usually, like they like my comedy, but they just like interrupt or whatever, and then I have to kick them out anyway. And then they're like, I'm your biggest fan. It's like, but you're annoying.
Those are the worst when you kick out.
Oh,
You
your
feel
biggest fans. I've kicked out so many of my biggest fans. And I became, but the club kicks them out. You're just like, yeah, dude. And they want me to be like, can you believe they kicked me out? And it's always my favorite. Is it's like, yeah, I guess you're not allowed to laugh at this place. That's the best.
no. Those if you look at Yelp, do you ever look at Yelp reviews of just comedy clubs in
Yes.
general? It's so fun.
Now.
The comments of like they kicked me, the same thing. They kicked me out because I was having a good time. It's like, no, you're a fucking psycho.
I would like to get an app for comedy clubs where everybody gets their picture taken coming in, and then if you get kicked out, you get put on the app.
Just a police state.
So that I would like a police state with
It's like
comedy
Disney.
clubs.
That's China.
But I would also
Bobby, are you
like.
describing fascism?
I would like. But I would like the. But
You don't
but
laugh.
go deeper at this. Your back row face, by your face at the. So if you're in the front row like this, you get a check mark. Next time you go to a club, you're back row. If you talk
The
in
best
front-
audience members sometimes sit at the back because they're
yeah.
like the most normal people, but they're genuinely there to have fun. They're just they don't want to be part of the show, and I get that. But then the worst people of all time are like, let's fucking sit.
I have a rule when I do the Pussycat, me or uglier in the front row. No hot chicks in the front row.
yeah.
No.
You don't want to get
You look
hard
beautiful.
on
You look
stage.
beautiful at that light,
Thank you very
and
much.
honestly, in this light,
Thank you very
that
much.
light a little more.
Thank you very much.
A bunch of chicks though, like sometimes it's better to have an eye shot where you can control them though. Like a bachelor party type energy or something. It's better if they're in the back, you're gonna be talking to them anyway.
In the middle, maybe, but right up front, I can't.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's such a deal to get them out. Hey, if you're trying to eat clean, you have to check out Green Chef. Green Chef delivers real farm-sourced ingredients with over 40 customizable weekly recipes. Every Green Chef box comes with certified organic produce and responsibly sourced protein and seafood. I love this. I got one waiting for me tonight. It's great for me because my wife and kid are going to be asleep when I get home, and there's not going to be anything to eat. I'm going to throw my Green Chef. I'm going to cook it right up. It's so great, and I'll have a nice, organic, amazing, protein-filled meal. So when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to feel fantastic. Unlike coming home and throwing some stupid slice of pizza or eating chips, I get to eat Green Chef and feel good about myself. Let Green Chef do the research, meal planning, and grocery shopping while you enjoy low prep, low mess meals for any lifestyle. Right now, go to greenchef.com/50YKWD and use code 50YKWD to get 50% off your first month, then 20% off for 2 months with free shipping. That's code 50YKWD at greenchef.com/50YKWD.
I did a show the other night, and there was 4 teenagers in the front row.
Finally.
Yeah. It was just them.
You've been dying.
It seems to
Upper
me,
East Side,
well, every time
Berlin.
Well, okay, you're fucking international.
Berlin, Germany.
Yeah.
I thought
Oh,
New Jersey.
Jesus. Yesterday?
Berlin, New Jersey.
You were in Berlin yesterday.
Last Wednesday.
You had to grow the edges of your mustache back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Did you sing
Yeah, that's how I opened the show. I wasn't trying to flex like I go to Berlin all the time. It just happened.
Do you speak German?
No, there's like a big, huge English comedy scene. You can basically do it everywhere in Europe now.
We have the scene in China. We had 3 people on last week
That's what they were telling me.
that were all white people from America that moved to China, and they started the comedy scene in China.
Idiots.
This is my next move.
No, but they said it was
I will
all
pledge allegiance.
it was
to-
all
okay.
X-Pac.
China looks great right now. They're doing good stuff.
Oh yeah, they're doing fantastic.
Can you imagine like if it was illegal to be annoying?
Yeah.
On TikTok, it looks great, but I think when you're there, it's a little more like it's scary.
What is it?
Fa-fa-fa-fa-fong.
Fa-fa-fufi?
Fa-fa-fa-ra-ra.
Oh yeah.
No, but like with the hot chicks, they're the first ones to go. This is their move. Ready? Blah blah blah. Shut up, and then they go, "Fuck you." They give you the "fuck you,"
Yeah.
which is so fucking annoying, and then they'll start to cry. They'll cry.
Oh.
Do you think hot chicks are worse than ugly chicks?
Oh fuck.
I've had some pretty bad ugly chicks.
Sure.
I mean, for fucking.
No, I mean for like yeah. I mean, but for the audience, like sometimes the hot chicks act right. I found just because they're like, you know, I don't want it. You know,
They want to be cute. They want to stay cute.
yeah.
I find if
Then
there's-
some loud like
what, like a gorilla.
Yeah.
yeah.
I find the chubby chicks or the ugly chicks are always, they don't want attention. The hot chicks, I had a girl at a show doing this the whole time, in the middle, just doing this. Her and her 4 friends.
If they're single, yeah. For sure, I could see that.
And if they're out on a night out, it makes me sick too.
Ugh.
And I was ignoring her the whole show till finally I go, what? And she goes, this is our night out. We haven't been out in a long time. It
that's
really
the
means
That's
a
a
lot.
big excuse.
I was like, you're a fucking mentally ill human being.
It's any time though, I think, where the audience feels like I said that the big difference between an audience being like you're performing for them versus they're at your show. Mm-hmm. And that energy is what changes. That's the word. I remember remember that little Joker's Wild Club in Connecticut years ago?
Yeah,
And
run by the bikers.
yes.
Yes.
Run by the bikers.
Best part was Frank Pepe's, Sally's right down the street.
Sure.
Oh, good.
A lot of good pizza right on the street.
Oh, Fat
But
Bob.
that place was I went in there. I performed there the first time I went there. The whole audience was just like the biker guys and their friends. So you're doing this, and every time you say something, you know, like, blah 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 on stage, and it goes, "Hey, that's like you, Jimmy. Am I right?" And it's just the yelling across the room, and they just do their own thing, and you're like, "Oh man, I'm a bitch."
And you can't shut them down, right?
You could try. It's not even that they won't let. No, you have to like. I mean, at least how I would play. I play something like that. So I try to join in with them, almost just kind of like, "What do you mean? What does Jimmy do?" You know, it's like I can kind of like steer into that, but just the idea that you're like, I have to adapt to them completely. They are not going to come around to me. They're not going to stop doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Start focusing out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
yeah.
Did you guys out here ever get tribble runs?
What'd you call me?
Yeah.
What's a tribble run?
Isn't that when someone jerks off to a picture of your wife?
Yeah, that's
It is now.
Is that actually what it is?
no. It was like
No.
I think.
Is it?
it was like bad road gigs in the West Coast.
What's it called?
Tribble run. This
sounds
guy
good.
David Tribble, he ran, but he would like book you in like Bozeman, Montana, in like a biker's bar. But that was like everybody wanted to get that. You'd have like 15 minutes, and you'd drive 11 hours for $200, and they just hated you, you know. But you couldn't do anything because they were literal hell.
I did a lot of those
Fuck
gigs
this,
in
I'm going
Boston.
to Berlin.
Yeah.
I did that. We used to have to go to New Hampshire.
Oh yeah,
do,
like Nashua. Or
Yeah, like in bars.
Tipton.
I remember we were doing it one night with the guy who was hosting it. It was his room. He was in a wheelchair, and there was 4 people at this place.
What's funny about that?
There was a snowstorm, and they bring
Wheelchair have skis.
the guy. No,
There was a ramp on the stage?
We had a no. He learned how to pop himself up on the stage. He could wheelie and get himself
Nice.
up. So
Whoa.
the guy's bringing him up. It's this old Irish fucking dude who owns the bar. He goes, he's shit faced. He goes, "Yeah, I'm bring up your host. He's in a wheelchair. You know how he got in a wheelchair? He was emptying a fish tank out the window, and it pulled him out, and he went paralyzed. Why don't you just let go of the fish tank, fucking idiot?" He just wheeled up. He's like, "Hey."
Get up here, you dumb shit.
Yeah, it was like me and my friend were like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
It's funny. I didn't do too much of like DeRosa out of Philly has more of those stories. He did like the runs of like there's a guy like Paul Solari and all these people, Pickle Man. These like notorious Philly guys like that did like these goofy shows. But I started in the black circuit in Philly.
Oh, we
so
know.
All of my like wild like shows, like it was never a biker bar. It would be like, you know, a place with like 300 black dudes wearing the same football jersey, you know, and like that kind of shit.
And you with your Black People Rules
and
shirt.
my Black People Rules shirt underneath.
We watched. He brought in one of his first, like one of his maybe 5th time going on stage in a black room, and he had so many reveals.
Oh,
He goes up.
Big J, the reveal Oakerson. You should have called me the reveal.
Like you were doing the layers thing.
So, not even just the layer. In the first few seconds, one, it took us a full episode of our radio show to get past when I give to Ray his like handshake, his complicated handshake, and then I go over and grab the mic and swing around and do like the cut the music.
Nice.
What's up? And I'm such a black.
Y'all
Saint.
ready to laugh, y'all?
Yeah, I don't know how to do y'all. I think I don't say y'all really.
In my version, you do.
I know, but it's not y'all. But it doesn't even matter because I'm just so like I'm like, all right, now you guys ready to laugh? I got the Philly accent super hard.
Comedian Big J Oakerson.
Dude, it's so bad. And it's and then I start talking right away about how I'm not a panderer. I don't pan. And I go like, I don't want to talk about rap or rappers or a bunch of black stuff. If you like me, great, laugh. If you don't, you could boo me off stage. I don't care. And then I just do some weird like, this is where the acting kicks in, and I go, well, it sure is hot in here, huh? And then I take off my shirt to reveal a shirt underneath that says "Black People Rule." And then I do a few more jokes that get the crowd is not enjoying. But that's the other thing. Well, it's funny when I showed the video. I watched it blind. My friend who took the video, my friend Jamie, when I first started comedy, she filmed. This is on a handy cam for sure. It's 1997, probably 8. And she's in the background. And I was like, it's going to be another video because I always say I want to go back and show my old videos. And I go, the problem with my old videos is the comedy's terrible. We can always laugh at how bad the comedy is, but I'm not bombing. It's like I'm always like killing in these situations, but it's like just with horse shit. I'm like pandering and whatever. Yeah. So I'm getting ready to watch that. I don't know. This is a set where I am eating shit. And every time I do another reveal or a thing, you hear my friend Jamie, just this one white girl in this all black audience go, yeah. Like she's just so into it for me. So I'm doing the Black People Rule shirt. They're not into it at all. Or they laugh a little bit at the shirt, but then the jokes aren't going anywhere. And then it's before I learned that black crowds also don't like gay shit. They don't like gay jokes, like where you do the gay thing at all. And I go, yeah, I was telling some story. I go, yeah, I got arrested for not taking videotapes back on time. And I go, everyone's asking what they're in for. And I'm like, I didn't take back Flubber on time. And it gets whatever half-ass laugh. And then I go, you know I'm getting fucked in the ass that night. And then you just hear a guy in the audience go, oh. And I go, time for another reveal. Hey guys, we were broke to the motherfucker growing up. Broke to the motherfucker. I keep saying that. I go, I wrote a poem about it. As I pull this poem out, when we're watching it.
You had props.
Props. I was America's first prop kid. I pull out this thing, and so it's the awful joke of opening up the big
last
piece of
time
paper.
I was that excited was when the Red Sox won the World Series. When the Red Sox went to the World Series Game 4 with the Yankees.
Yeah.
When they won 4 straight. And I went, oh! When he went for, I got a poem. At me, Ari, and Dan were just so excited.
It's all coming back at once. I go, I think I knew right away. I go, it's going to be, I'm going to give the title of the poem. Like, I don't remember what I said, but I remember like the energy of like, it's going to be a one word.
Yeah.
Or the poem is going to be just the title of the poem again, and that's it. And it was just, we were broke to the motherfucker. That was my big thing, to pull the paper and then fold it back up. Minimal laughs of anything. And then joke bomb. And then I go, I forget what I said. My mom sent me to school one day in unisex pants, but they're just tights. They're just tight. They're not unisex pants. It's not for boys and girls. They're women's tights. And then the crowd's just like, okay. But I'm going, oh, you guys don't understand. You don't believe me, huh? And the crowd's like, they seem like, we believe you fine. We don't care. And I'm like, oh, you guys need a visual, I guess. And I'm like, oh, here we go. And then I just drop my pants to I'm wearing tights, and I wiggle my little ass at the black crowd. And you hear a guy go, boo!
Not us. Wow. Not us. I don't think there's anything funnier for a comic, a real comic, than when you watch your friends take a hot one.
Yes.
There's nothing more interesting to me.
There's no redeeming. There's no, it's like, well, the joke, you have to admit the joke had a nice layer to it. Nothing. No layers to the jokes at all.
Oh, then he played my comic fucking
Unleashed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's Comics Unleashed was great.
What year is that?
Oh, it was 2 years ago.
Bobby's not a black comic. Bobby's not a black comic, but he stands up like he is.
Yeah.
I've performed for blacks.
Yeah.
Like 2.
Actually, I did do a show for 2 black people once. It was at a Jamaican restaurant. There was an app a few years before COVID called Gig Salad. I don't know if that was
I remember that, yeah.
No,
but it was basically you just put your name in there, and I'm a comedian and for hire, and people would. I did a funeral for a 94-year-old man.
What? You did?
Well, they would just come in. They would just be like, offer $700 funeral.
This is in Canada.
And it's in Canada. And I was like, all right. I called them. They're like, yeah, my dad, he really liked comedy. I thought maybe it'd be funny to. I'm like, okay. It was a really nice golf course. And it was during the day. It was like 4 p.m.
Oh, those are fun.
And they had the big picture, and the wife was there, and it was me and a bagpipe guy, and they hired both of us. And so we're like waiting for this shit to like. It's all old people. Everybody's in walkers basically, and they have like those little triangle white people sandwiches and shit. And me and the bagpipe guy are just sitting outside, like smoking a joint, sharing a joint with the fucking bagpipe guy. And then the whole thing was like the guy's like, okay, so you're gonna do stand up, and then the bagpipe guy's gonna come in.
You're not even headlighting?
There was no structure to it. There was just the woman went on and was like, hey, it's really sad, my husband died.
yeah. His
And
wife's
then-
gonna cry.
And now we have a comedian, and I go on and just bomb for like women in wheelchairs and fucking walkers, and then it was the bagpipe came out, and the whole thing, the Scottish funeral is like you take a shot of like scotch or whatever the fuck. So I had to take a shot with the like 90-year-old woman whose husband died. And then I was like, let's go to the strip club. Nobody laughed. And it was, but anyway, so I did that. And then I got another one that was like $200, Jamaican restaurant. And I was taking anything, obviously. So I went, and it was just two ladies and a karaoke machine. And I had to, and they were like religious black, like, you know, like, don't be swearing, don't be doing, like, you couldn't swear. They were Jamaican, don't swear, these two ladies. And then a cop comes in to just get food. Well, I'm just with a you know, the lightest mic of all time, like almost like a Toy Story fucking recorder mic. And the cop was just in there. And I was making jokes about it. I'm like, this guy's looking at me like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? Like, it was very sad. But the one black show that it was also a religious thing. It was in a black Jamaican kindergarten at night. I don't know, like they just opened it at night to do comedy, and I guess, you know, the black comics were my friends, knew that I had a car, so they're like, fuck it, he'll take us.
That's what he says.
So that car
Yeah.
got me, because I was watching that set I did the other day, and I was like, it's so bad. But this is a time where it's like I started getting like, hey, well, they do this up in New York. We live in Philly. And it's like, they do this up in New York on Tuesdays, and this is up in New York on Sundays, and this is down in D.C. on Wednesday. And we would do these, and I was driving because these comics who were a little older than me, who were a little more established, I'm just kind of like, well, he will drive us there, and he can get $25 for the New Jack spot, they would call it. But I wanted to say something about Canada, and this is an outside perspective, so I wonder if you have a different take being inside. I always thought weirdly, even though it's like strange business, the Mark, whatever, the guy.
Breslin?
Yeah, right. Breslin, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is, yeah, like the Yuck Yucks.
Yeah.
Like the weird business of it. As a country, Canada seems like with their comics to make it a way though where people can work it as a job and do like stuff like that. That doesn't exist in America. A thing where it's like you're just like someone's got 100 comics in a thing. And it's like somebody needs somebody for this or that. Like because we would have done
Theoretically, so when it was in its prime in like the 80s and stuff, they did, like, people were making a couple $100,000 being a no-name comic and touring the whole country. But I mean, I love Mark. I have a Yucks tattoo.
Gay.
And it's kind of gay, but Yucks is a special place for Canadian comics, especially because I was like one of the, you know, Russell was able to do door deals there eventually, and then, you know, pretty much not many people before I started doing door deals with them. But the idea behind it is brilliant, that the brand of Yuck Yucks, people just buy tickets on a Saturday night and go, we're going to Yucks. They have no...
yeah.
It's kind of similar to the Cellar, but people are thinking somebody famous is going to show up. Here, they're like, nobody famous is showing up, but I still want to go. And so they're like sold out shows, and you get on this like roster, like being passed at a club.
Yeah.
But now you can tour, not just one club.
Right.
So they'll send you for a couple $100, pay for your hotel.
And you
pay
get
for
like a contract, right? Like for like the
you
whole
do sign
country.
something. Well, it's like you're part of their roster. It's like
Yeah.
being passed.
But they did do the like thing that I always think does. I know that it's a business trying to protect themselves, but like, you know, guess that seller's guilty of it too. The exclusivity thing they want you to have.
Yeah.
For like, you know, now I would say if they're making sure you get a couple $100,000 a year, there's an argument there. But it would be like everyone's like if you worked the Yuck Yucks at all, it was like, and they opened up a comic strip, Edmonton comic strip. And you played that, they're like pissed. Like,
They're cooler with it if you're actually like, you know, like touring, you know, properly, because they pay so little that for their comics to go and do a different show, it's kind of, I get where they're coming from. I know what you mean.
Rob Mayo made peace with them. I think that was a biggie.
Yeah.
The angriest
I forget what I
comic
was
in the
gonna
world.
say about it, but
Rob Mayo, the angry. Oh yeah, maybe.
I forget what I was going to say about it. I had something to say. I'll remember it.
I think you guys are better though because you have to do comedy in a way where you have to get a visa. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have
They're
to
making it stricter too. So like you used to be able to get one and just kind of bum around New York and, you know, whatever. And now Trump's making it. They're like, so where are you actually fucking?
Did you ever have the Cirque du Soleil one?
No, that's like the sketchy one.
That's the P1.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, you can like sign up for like a visa where you only can do You can't reside here or something?
It's like there's like one guy that they call at the border. He's like, yeah, he's in the circus, and then you just go in.
Yeah.
But I never did that. But what I was going to say is the big value nowadays for yucks type thing is as a young comic, you can get past, and now you're performing for packed rooms of like excited people that you can now film. I mean, that's what I did. I started filming those sets, and those sets, my first viral stuff was just regular. It wasn't my
Showcase
crowd.
sets.
It was just showcase. You know what I'm saying? But you have that opportunity where here it's a little harder because it's like, unless you're past to the cellar, where are you going to get good footage of a packed room? You know what I'm saying?
They got a lot. They got Stand Up New York is packed all the time
No,
now.
it's the stand.
The
Gotham.
Stand is always packed.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that are
Gotham,
going
yeah.
are going.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it's
it
just-
was
but
not
again,
what
it's
it
a matter-
was. I mean, when they had Caroline's, they had the Strip, they had Gotham, they had the Cellar, they had we had a lot more clubs.
But there's something to be said. And they also get like they're cliquey and territorial. Also, it was like the I kind of played everywhere when I was working in the clubs all the time. But like it's funny, like the Stamp New York guys weren't the comic strip, and the comic strip didn't fuck with like the Cellar people, and the comic strip didn't cross over very much at 120. It was like always like a very
It
different
happens
thing.
naturally, even if there's no barrier to an extent, especially with
Yeah.
like the lower.
But you can
level
get by
guys,
as
like,
soon as you become
with Creek. It's like
as soon as you become
you go there,
famous
you're like,
enough.
I never saw these people over there.
Yeah,
As soon
yeah,
as you
yeah.
become famous enough, though, or you sell, they let all that goes away. You know what I mean?
course, yeah.
With everything.
All it goes away. For some reason, it's not a big deal anymore. They're just glad to have you here. Like the Cellar, I told you, Manny, the old owner, came up to me one night and was like, "If you have to work just here, if you can't work to Boston, you can't work anywhere else. Just if we're gonna work in here." And I was like, "All right, well, it was nice to work here. I love you, dude, but
That's crazy.
I'm out. I can't do that. I need money. I need all the money I can get. I'm eating fucking once a day." And I
Well, that's
have
the
no
thing,
money.
the
And
question-
he literally was like, "Okay, you can work wherever you want."
But I say the obvious thing of that, it's like that's what yucks is. If they're even saying that, at least they're going like, "But you're about to tour, essentially. Like you're about to work here and tour." So that's a big difference versus like the Cellar was doing. When I got the calls from them, it was like, "You can't work the Boston on the corner, and you can't work the comedy corner on the street." So you have to walk away from those things. Now these are places that are also giving me more weekend spots because
Right.
it's different. It's lower clubs, but it's paying me and everything. And they were like, "Yeah, you could choose whatever you want, but you can't do us and those other clubs." And it's like, I'm not selling tickets in any of these places. It doesn't matter.
Well, you could also
You know what I
just
mean?
say
Like, it's-
you could just say no, and then they'll go, "All right."
Yeah, well, I don't know.
It's-
You were in a different position.
It's like a make your own career situation with yucks where you can, it's like being hired at a sales company where it's like, yeah, you don't have a ceiling. Like there's no cap, but like you have to do literally everything. You have to film your own shit. You have to put it out. You have to promote it. And then, if you're able to get enough people who like you coming, eventually, yeah, we'll give you like a door deal.
But your calendar's booked every weekend for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
At this
Not every weekend, but.
well, this last year you kind of blew up, right?
Yeah. I mean, in Canada, I kind of blew up first and had like I was selling tickets and touring by like 2022, 2021, and then transitioned it to US in 2024. And
Do you live here now or no?
yeah, Austin.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they're still canceling your shit.
Canada canceled a few shows, which was disappointing because they were good. They were like, one was like a 800 seat theater, another 700 seats. They were sold out and they canceled it like a few days before. They were doing all kinds of super woke shit. They were going to the people who were against my show were going to the city council meetings wearing like fucking dream catchers and doing rain dances. And it was a whole fucking thing. And
How do you have that much time during the day
What's
to
their
go to
fear?
the
I mean,
city
I-
council?
I was just, what's the fear of what it is going to do? I mean, so, we've had articles written about us that we're Nazis and all kinds of crazy shit. Like, what is the fear? Like,
they say that
gonna
it's,
do?
but they're
Are
like,
you
well, we're
mobilizing?
looking out for the community, safety of the community. I made a joke about that, going like, it's a lot less safe if all of these people that they think are unsafe, all of a sudden now they're angry that the favorite their show that they wanted to go to see is now canceled.
Do they have anything specific that you said that they canceled over?
Well,
Like, did you say shit about like First Nations people or something?
yes.
Okay.
I talked about natives and the residential school system in Canada. I made a joke about, you've been to Winnipeg.
well, that's the club. I think that
Rumors?
place. I don't do it because
They're pretty woke.
well, it was what they did to Voss.
Yeah.
The Voss thing freaked me out. I said it, when he told me what he said, he's like told a crowd of these ladies that were being loud and obnoxious, bachelorette party. And he said they were natives, and he said something like, go back to your wigwams, which is fucking hilarious, with that voice, too. Go back to your wigwams.
He also said, he put his head to the ground. He goes, I'm seeing if they're gone.
But they left, and then and then whoever the fucking managers, I'm like, dude, I don't like that. He came out and did a whole thing like, Voss, don't worry, he will not be back. And those ladies were blah, blah, blah. And just the same thing, the guy who did the comic strip guy was Soder, who had, it was his buddies in the front table, and they were being promised the whole show, and then Soder watched him at the end of the show go up to him and be like, hey, guys, we're going to give you tickets to another show, so you guys come back, and, maybe it'll be a better time then. It's like, you're putting this on Soder?
Yeah.
Like that your friends were obnoxious? That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're either getting a government grant so they don't care about money, or because I've never done Rumors. I went there once just to hang out, and they basically were like, we hate you. Or there's a Yuck Yucks there. I think besides Yuck Yucks, doing business in Canada in any industry is scummier.
What do you do in
than
Calgary?
the U.S. because the U.S. has capitalism where it's like, okay, what did he say? Yeah, it's sold out. Shut the fuck up. Whereas in Canada,
more.
it's
Some
like
places will bail.
Some places will, and then the places that bail usually go under too. Like I had a Minnesota one that did that with 6 sold out, which was the first kind of thing in the state. Was the Renee?
Was that Acme
Renee
or
Good
the mall one?
not the mall.
So is
But the mall after was like, give it a couple months. But if people want to see it, and I think it's way worse for any place to cancel something that people want to see.
Did the Mike Ward thing change precedent at all?
It wasn't as big. It seemed bigger from the States as far as
Than it was there.
Well, because the guy that he made fun of was like some, I don't really know, a retarded person that did like a Got Talent, like Canada's Got Talent, but for like French Canadians or so. So it's
Retards Got Talent.
Yeah, that was going to say for retards.
it's a whole other fuck. He's a good guy. I don't know what he had to pay something, or he
Yeah,
got,
it was like a lot of money.
It was like $30K or something.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like.
No, I think it was. I thought it was like in the hundreds.
Or maybe he didn't have to pay it. I actually don't know.
I think he fought. It was like, I think it was like 30, 25K.
They're trying to claim that
And they banned him from British Columbia.
It's a human rights abuse for me to do comedy in certain places. That's what they say.
Do you ever get confronted, like on the
physically?
street?
I've only ever had positive stuff in the street. I get confronted after a set. Like I mean, not super aggressively, but I mean, just in Mothership the other day, I did, and it was a great set. Everybody had a great time. Obviously, a couple people felt left out, and as I was walking to the green room from the little boy up that little ramp, there was 2 people, and they just go yuck, yuck. So, but
maybe
it's
they
like,
know you from Yuck Yucks.
Yeah,
There's your tattoo.
he's a yucks guy. But look, yeah, some people are upset. I don't know. They don't really confront me.
It is
like
fun.
it.
I'm impressed with people. I said always people who are able to lay their head down at night and being like, some people hate me. I don't know why I wear that so much. Like I feel this thing. Like I told you, they said they told me that 2 waitresses got fired from Madison a couple weeks before I got there because they were planning to stage a walkout when I was there.
For you?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. It's all my affiliations and everything. I get it. And also, I mean, I say crazy shit for sure, like in this name of comedy. But like when they asked the girls who were going to do it before they fired them, they were like, why were you going to do it? Like, why him? And she's like, we don't line up with his political ideology. And when they said it to me, I was like, what's my political ideology? Like, they don't line up with
It's because you're a Jew.
But maybe, whatever it is. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I was just
I'm
like.
convinced every time because like there's people who say
Very
crazier
possible.
shit than me, and then like I'm half Jewish.
You've never voted.
It's anti-Semitism.
It's just, whatever it was, it's just a strange, like, we don't line up with a political ideology, of which I have none.
But it
I
starts
don't
with
really-
like the
I
more
don't- I'd never talk
extreme.
about this stuff.
It starts with the more extreme, and then slowly, okay, we got that guy canceled. Who's next on? Who's the slightly
yeah,
less
yeah,
extreme,
yeah.
and then and then who's slightly less extreme. So it's like it's for people who buy tickets. I mean, for fuck's sake, who gives
I got
a
in
shit?
trouble last time.
It's
he
adult
had-
entertainment. It's for adults.
Last
It's
time he
mature.
was at my show, I let him go up at the Pussycat like a month ago or something. I threw him up, and the
I have
fucking
not had a good set there yet.
and the crowd fucking not the crowd. He
It was a lot worse than this. There was 2 gay guys that
there was
Were,
just
like,
two gay guys up in the
basically
front.
threatening me a little bit.
What they did, and I didn't see this, and I wish I did, because the fans come to the Pussycat to see me. I have people that show up, Bonfire fans a lot of times will show up, and YKWD fans, whatever. And he was up doing his stuff, but he was pissing them off, but getting them, pissing them off, and then getting them in the thing. And these two gay guys yelled out something to him.
After something killed hard.
Yeah, something killed, and they yelled out to him, and he confronted them immediately because that's what he does. I know what he does. I'm a fan of what he does. So he confronted them, whatever, and it got a little uncomfortable, but not too bad. Then he went into a joke, whatever. But at the end of the show, I just walked in. There was fans, Bonfire fans over here that were like, Bobby, whatever. So I was going over to see them. The two gay guys get up and, hello. You were so funny. We really enjoyed you, and blah, blah, blah. And, that other guy.
You didn't have to tell us that part.
And I didn't have to act it out.
Humble brag.
They loved me.
They said, you were amazing.
They said, a revelation of humor.
They were
For a
critics.
moment, I thought you were, dare I say, glowing?
But then they go, but that other guy was so fucking racist or whatever. And I was like, he's just kidding around or whatever. You're fine. You had a good time. You laughed. It's all good comedy. You laugh at some stuff. I was going to them and they came up, excuse me, and I was like, I don't want to. So I just kind of dealt with it lightly. And then this fan of mine that came to see me loves him. DMs me, you should never fucking talk to these people that
Cowers.
cower. You have to stick up for freedom of speech and blah, blah. I was like, what are you talking? Those, I guess they were telling them
During the show.
during the show not to laugh. They were fucking with the other people in the crowd, which fuck off.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
So
like
I
that
did something
shit.
pretty funny. So I had a show in Toronto that was it was a nice venue and it was really good. Whatever. The next day, Kamala Harris was in the same venue doing her whatever she does, like a podcast type talk, and I thought, well, fuck, it's the next day. I'm still in town. I gotta go. Like I bought me tickets. I got two of my openers tickets, and we went, and we got the free book, but we were being dicks. Like we were, being it was fun to be that person a little bit. And it was little things like there'd be, they would call Trump. They'd be like, that he who shall not be named. And then it's a big room. I'm just like, Trump. And like, people are like, shut the fuck up. Like I'm surrounded by all these liberal people who are like, you piece of fucking shit. So it is fun. Like I get why people just want to.
What bothers me is that
I'm not good.
they tried to tell the other people who were loving the show, trying to get them. Now you're trying to ruin.
They really
I
do
don't like when
hate-
people try to ruin other people's.
I find
nights.
people hate less the stand up they hate, but they hate that it's people like it.
I think
that drives
don't
them
forget
really
your
nuts.
face. They don't like your face.
But that's the Corey Feldman thing. We always, we fuck with him for so long
Yeah.
on the shows. But I've always been like, with shows, I'm like, don't go because people want to do that. They want to go like dog whistle our show or something when they're there. I'm like, no. Again, as performers, we're always like, don't fuck with anybody's performance. I go, you don't have to fuck with it. Go watch the chaos. Like this guy
Enjoy
thinks
it.
he's killing it. Like, don't interrupt that by telling him he stinks. Let him give his 110% of zero talent.
and
It's
somehow
one of the
you
funniest
enjoy
things
it
I've ever seen.
more
Who's
than
this
Limp
guy?
Bizkit.
Corey Feldman.
You know who Corey Feldman is?
Who's that?
Like the 80s star.
Okay.
Like
He was
with
like a
two
child
chords.
star. He was in like Stand By Me and Goonies and all kinds of
Right.
stuff. And then he, I guess, got jacked off by Michael Jackson somewhere along the line because he just does like a Michael Jackson impression and thinks he's a musician now. And he's this guy here. Yeah, he does real bad at singing and dancing.
But it's so good.
But it's the most fun thing to watch. He opened for Limp Bizkit a year ago. We went. He does a guitar solo, and I mean this. Doesn't know how to play the guitar, but he does it confident.
But it's one of the greatest guitar
One of the greatest
solos
guitars
I've ever seen.
He doesn't know how to play the guitar at
Wow.
all. But he just goes. He just tells you he does know how to play the guitar and just does that. You're like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
But he hates us because we've let it get to it got to him anyway. But we've gone to his shows and he doesn't even realize the reason he's having a blast at his shows is because this audience we have stacked in there and told to go nuts, dude. Cheer him on. We would start chants for songs that weren't on the set list, and he would be like, "Oh, I guess you guys are real fans. I want to hear this song." We're like, "Yeah, dude, we're real." And he's like, and meanwhile, there was pictures of us at the door to not let us in.
Yeah.
It's like Make-A-Wish for child stars.
Oh, dude. Me and Bobby, the security guy at PNC came up to us behind us. He goes, "Hey, I need to ask you guys to leave." And we were like, "What?" And he goes, "I'm just kidding." He goes, "I'm a fan." He goes, "But I just thought you guys want to know that." He's like, he was the head of security there. He goes, "Corey Feldman in the meeting today mentioned you guys." He goes, "Are those bonfire guys coming?" And then he said, "Yeah." And he was like, "Yeah, they're coming." Because he listens. He goes, "I listen." I go, "Yeah, they're coming." He goes, "Well, can we not let them in?" And they go, "No, they're not like threatening you or anything. Like they're going to come watch the show." And he goes, "Well, can you at least?" He goes, "Can you tell me where they're going to be sitting?" And he said he told him, "Wherever the most excited people are." And then we were that. We were a patch of fucking grass growing out of a sea of people sitting down. And he's still every time looking over, pointing at us and doing his thing. And you're like, he's so oblivious. Like he doesn't even realize.
Singing every song.
Here you go. This is worth it. This is worth a peek.
Oh my God, this is great. The outfit.
You've never seen this, Andy, either?
No, I mean I've seen his
Make
other
it big.
stuff.
This is
Suit's
Corey
great.
Feldman in a broken glass suit.
Look at his mouth. It's the best.
He's jamming. I wish my molestation
Why does
gave
he
me
look-
this talent.
Look at the drummer though. It's like, ugh.
To answer your next question, Ben, he's not going to cut that hair until
Look,
we
he-
find out who raped Corey Haim.
The drummer's taking pictures. just to
He looks
show
like
his-
a turtle. He has like turtle face.
Yeah.
He's taking video just to show his real musician friends what a fucking nut this guy is.
But the drummer's making fun of him behind his back.
The drummer's off Craigslist.
And these shows are.
Ooh.
He's in front of PNC Bank Arena type places. And this is the best. So one of the shows, you know, I always says how much he's angry at us. I said, Fred Durst, that is your enemy. That is the person who's being meaner to you than I ever have been. Because he's bringing you on tour. He knows you're terrible. The tour is called Loserville. It's the joke of it is that they're having Corey Feldman come out. And when this started happening, people smarter than me and Soder and me and Bobby now, as far as going at him so hard, like other people know how to finesse and be like, dude, that is one killer solo. Like, they know how to play that game. I'm bad at that. I go all in on like the making fun of it, and then it's like that person hates you, and I go, oh, I didn't know they were gonna hear it. And so that's what that must. But we fucking what was the point of that? I was gonna say, oh, Fred Durst brings him on this tour, and then when that guitar solo started going viral, they're saying no one's going like, man, he really doesn't know how to play. No one's calling him out. They're all going like, maybe the greatest guitar solo ever? Question mark. And those videos would go out constantly. So then Fred Durst comes out, which you could find this on YouTube too, and he walks out on stage while he's getting ready to do that solo, and he goes, you know, Corey, everyone's saying that you're not up here playing the guitar for real, so I'm gonna sit here and check to make sure you're not pulling any crap. And he's doing the worst guitar, and Fred Durst will be like, stop, and he goes, go. He goes, and he goes, stop, go again, and he does it for like a minute, and he just goes, nope, he's doing it, and just walks off stage. And Corey Feldman's like, how cool is that? And you're like, he's shitting on you, and you don't even see it. That's what's almost meaner in some way. You're like, hey, you're fucking really parading him out. Like, hey, everyone, look at this true talent. At least we're going like, nah, this guy sucks, but go watch him suck. It's great. He's world class.
He is.
No, Kamala was really moving. It was no Corey Feldman. She knew what she. It was funny because she would go in and out of actually good advice, but like it had nothing to do with being a Democrat. She was just like, you gotta fucking don't give a fuck about what anybody said. Like she had some like decent advice.
I liked it in that period of time where she was like the vice president, but nobody gave her any attention. So she was always just kind of like day drunk, and she would just kind of like ramble in between stuff. That was my favorite Kamala period.
The best moment. Well, at one moment there was a silence, and I played the Joe Rogan like intro really loud on my phone that everybody heard in the whole theater. There was, train all that, and then I could tell she was like looked around, and then at the end they had like pre-written questions that they had been given to like, and she read the question. She go, where is so and so? They'd say the name. The person would stand up. So I go, I'm fucking standing up. The next one's like Princess. It was like a trans person. It was like Princess such and such, and so I stood up. Where is she? I stood up, and the people around me were so fucking mad at me, dude. It was
See,
unbelievable.
I could never do that.
I
Like
just
the
have to,
people that
I
could
got-
do that, that I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Because which I love. I love when people don't, but I
Oh, the two guys who
I would
used to go to
feel-
what's the JT Parr and
Oh yeah.
Craig, he used to name
Chad
it,
Goes
guy.
Deep.
Yeah, Chad Kroger. They would go to the town hall meetings and like, you know, we're here to like, and they would fuck with these people and hold this thing up. I'm bad. I'm bad at the fucking with the unsuspecting. So yeah, it's that. I'm like, I not that I wouldn't go to something that's like ridiculous and like fall in the back and like watch it, but I'm so bad.
Like Ari's fucking great at it. One of the
Yeah.
things I fell in love with Ari is The Amazing Races.
Yes.
When he did that, I was like, that's hilarious to me, but I could never.
Can't do it.
I could never put a Ku Klux Klan outfit and go to Compton and
But on a
ask,
more basic level, even like this, why I like the Impractical Joker so much. Why I'm impressed with the show is like, I couldn't just go out. Like I'm bad at. I could say whatever to anybody in a comedy club. It's something about when you take me out of that environment. I'm like, I'm sorry to fuck with your day. You know what I mean? Anything you're doing, you're like, I'm fucking with someone's
Yeah.
day. It's like even if you tell me afterwards, like you're on a TV show.
Yeah.
Like still, I'm like, I can't get to that point.
yeah,
I'm bad at that.
I can't do it either. There's something about it. I feel like it's kind of.
I'm all behind your back, if I can. That's what they go. Like, people, they go, "Do you want Corey Feldman to come on?" I'm like, not really.
That's not
Talking
fun.
behind his back.
How great would it be to get him on though?
Would be great.
We'd have.
He'd do it.
No.
Really?
Oh, specifically.
No,
he
he
won't do
hates-
it. No, he
he
does.
hates
He
it.
hates the show.
hates it.
But I feel like he needs.
No, dude, he's a narcissist.
He's got bigger
on that
hate.
level.
He's got bigger hate now for other shows because since we started doing this, other shows have become like there's a Jim and Them, which is a very good show, and shows like that. They have a couple of them. Drew Lane, but they kind of cover Corey Feldman almost exclusively. It's like what they do. So it's like
Feldman beat.
Yeah, so he's more like mad at them because they're like more up his ass and stuff. But we had like the director of his new documentary.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, that was great.
That documentary was fucking wild.
Yeah, if you want to watch something, a good watch, YouTube.
About the book, remember the guy?
Oh my god, it's called Corey Feldman versus the World. It is fantastic. You're gonna watch a delusional guy not get that he's.
Was there like a breaking point for him? Because he was kind
Yeah.
of a big star when he
Corey
was. Like,
Haim dying, the fading, the burning out of the star
yeah.
naturally, just because like he really wasn't that good of an actor, and he was probably partying a bunch at that point, and just kind of fade. He also got goofy looking, started dressing like Michael Jackson and doing
Yeah.
that whole thing, which became laughable. Corey Haim became a major drug addict, and like it just became like reality star. Just like this thing just fizzled out, and,
Well, he
then,
had,
and
like,
out of nowhere he's like also like I'm also should be taken seriously as a musician.
But he had like a normal life up. He had a house in Canada. He had a wife, hot wife. He was an He was like the better of the two Coreys. Corey was fucked up, but he had like a. If you looked at him then, you'd be like, oh, this guy's got his shit together. He plays music. He has his little fan base.
He's wearing a little bit too much affliction and too many dragons on his shirts for my taste, but it looks like he's living life well.
Yeah, and then somewhere along the line, dude, he went all in on fucking ego.
A great watch, if you could find it, is WeTV did a season of a show called Celebrity Boot Camp, or like Family Boot Camp, Family Edition or something, and it was Corey Feldman, his wife, and his brother on the show, and the other family, one of the other families in there was Aaron Carter and his mom. You remember Aaron Carter?
Yeah, yeah.
You know who Aaron Carter is. He was a fucking mess.
What is he from? It was not.
His
It was
dad-
Nick. It was Nick
Backstreet
Carter.
Boys?
It was Backstreet Boys' younger brother.
Or the other one?
It was Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys.
He was the Marky Mark
It was his younger brother.
of the Backstreet Boys.
It was his younger brother who got famous as a little kid. Fuck all knows what he
Right.
went through and going through shit, and he's just.
Did he die?
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, you're watching a guy in a full-fledged thing, and
What did P Diddy fucking?
maybe,
Yeah.
but he fucking that was great on that show. They were outside. Corey Feldman was talking. So it was Corey Feldman who's a mess, talking to this junkie kid, and he's talking about Corey Haim, and how he died and blah blah blah. And then Corey Feldman goes back inside, and then Aaron Carter comes in like a minute behind him. He goes, dude, I was outside thinking about Corey Haim, your best friend, and a bird flew by. Corey Feldman goes, it was him. And he goes, they're so serious, and they mean it so much. Like that's just such a warped. Oh, I hope my brain
it's
never
that
goes.
fucking
Like that.
young Hollywood fame at a young age will fuck you for life.
Yeah.
There's very few that get out of it.
Like
a lot
the
of them.
cleanest you can get out of it is like a Justin Bieber's doing like as good as you can do, and his shit's always fucked.
Yeah, he got fucking whacked out. Didn't he get in a fight? He was yelling at Usher.
Probably.
I think now he has like some kind of disability, doesn't he?
What?
Nice.
Fucking a gazillionaire?
Hey, why do you guys think I was told on my way up here to buy gas tonight? What's happening tomorrow?
They were supposed to blow up stuff.
Yeah, gas is going to go to $17 a gallon.
But they opened
Get a
it straight.
Tesla.
You're good.
Oh, they
Yeah.
opened it.
Well, he's going to.
Oh, they opened the fucking street.
Did they open the straight?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Told
good.
him to.
He's got
Open
2
the
weeks.
fucking street.
I think he-
retard.
Did you know that Canada has their own like Grammys?
Yeah.
No.
and
Yeah.
they
They have their own Oscars too.
it's like I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it is probably the wokest thing. Or I don't know. It's the Corey Feldman. I don't know. Talking shit. I wanted to talk shit about. I don't. But they hired a comedian.
Is that the
a
Junos?
non-binary? Yeah. There's a non-binary host of the show. I'd never heard of this person. Apparently, pretty popular. But it's. I mean, it's one of those things that like, holy shit, you can't believe it's real propaganda. Like they actually do propaganda, not.
Well, it's like the whole thing is speeches about this shit. It's such a level of self-importance. You know what I mean? Like all the Oscars and stuff, they start. It's like this is such a stupid thing. I don't give a fuck what Mark Ruffalo thinks about anything outside of his TV show.
well, that's why it's like I can't watch you anymore.
There needs to be.
You know what I mean? Because
Somebody
once I
with
know
money
that,
needs
once
to
I
do
know
an
that
award
you're,
show for something.
once I
else.
know that's your guy, that's your thing. I see that guy all the time. I see the guy who's against fracking.
You
as
think the Hulk is pro-Palestinian?
Yeah, but it's not. Remember when
just-
he had the thing on for the girl that got shot or whatever? Was it by ICE or something? And he's just like he comes up in his like green or his red carpet. The
renege,
yeah. He's like, I think everyone should take his time and think about it. It's like you're still at the fucking Oscars. Like, how much do you give a shit that much, really?
That's
They
why
don't
they
realize how
canceled
much they're
the-
demoralizing.
That's why they canceled the Minnesota shit, right?
Yeah.
because of what?
Well, there was the active riot happening at the same time as well.
Oh, you had a riot.
Well, there was the whole like they shot her, and my show was supposed to be like a week and a half later, and then they shot the other. They didn't cancel it when they shot her, by the way. It was when they shot the other guy. They were like, all right.
Oh, they shot the lady in the car,
Yeah.
and then they shot the
I was
dude
there
with the
that
gun.
weekend. That was the weekend I did.
You did that club?
No, I
Laughter.
did.
No, you shot a lady in a car.
They actually
My
hired.
gig was shooting the lady.
Did you
no.
shoot her?
No, I did the laughing tap.
Okay.
Oh, Sisyphus.
Andy was on the grassy knoll. There was a second shooter.
I would love to be in the CIA. That would be so much easier than
You look
comedy.
like you're in the CIA. You
Bobby
gotta go?
Achteron, buddy. Yeah.
I love you, man.
I love you, man. Thank you so
you
much for
tomorrow.
having
Nice
me.
hanging out.
It was great.
Thank
to
you.
speak, man.
Big
Good to see
J,
you.
everybody. Big J's going to be. Just go get a special on
It'll
YouTube.
be everywhere.
Look in the camera, Jay. Give him the plug.
I'll be everywhere. BigJComedy.com. Greatest Yapper live tour.
He is.
Oh, here we go. We got a beer.
There we go.
Nice.
Jay, I love you. Have fun over there.
Love you, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Is he doing it on the spot?
Yeah, he's doing a spot over at the stand
Yeah,
because
you-
he's famous enough to leave the cellar.
Yeah.
I used to make him just do this.
I did email them actually. They might have gotten back to me. I guess I missed it.
That'd be funny if he has to leave. It's just me and you. It's fine.
Is it
that show?
like special time now? Like the just the patrons?
We're very close to special time. Is that what you call? I'm going to start calling it special time.
Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
So are you touring the world now? Right? You just on the road?
I tried to do some Europe gigs. It was fine.
I've never been to the UK.
You break even.
I want to go to the UK. I want
Unless
to go to
you're
Scotland.
famous.
I want to go to Ireland. Well, Ari's going over there,
Yeah, but he's got the fucking big.
but he says he's going to take over the UK.
He might.
I hope so. 'Cause
don't
if he
know.
does, I'm fucking heading there.
It's good over there though.
Yeah, I've never
You
been.
you've done the UK, right?
Fuck no.
You would do great over there.
Ugh.
Why?
I went there once for fun. And
You-
we just listened to Harry Potter dubstep and got really drunk. we were just wandering around Trafalgar Square like Expelliarmus. I don't know. I would go, I guess, like if it was financially made sense, but just to do it.
Oh, you'd kill over there right now. They got a.
They don't have weed. The coke is everything's bad there.
Well, I mean, you probably go there for the comedy. I mean,
Yeah, but
could you not do weed?
yeah. No, I mean, I would have a great
Such
time.
a 1970s comedy. Dude, the coke's bad. The weed, they don't have weed.
Well, it's not like you're
Yeah,
not
right.
getting paid more than like a weekend at like a fucking
I heard
funny
you
bone.
get. I heard you get paid more because
You get paid more for spots, but I think
spots.
if you do like
If you're doing
door
theaters,
deals and shit,
like we were gonna
they
do-
take like way bigger percent.
Oh no shit.
plus the tax, plus then you got a weird fuck. Call your accountant. Hello.
You'd also get canceled probably.
They would try to cancel or arrest me. They just denied fucking Kanye West from entering the country.
It's getting fucking nuts, man. It really is getting nuts.
I don't have any problems,
Well, of course you don't.
but I'm a libtard, so you know.
You are a libtard, but I love you.
Are you?
yeah,
Yeah, he's a fucking lovely libtard.
yeah.
See, Republicans like liberals more than liberals like Republicans.
100%.
We have to admit that.
Because we don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I have friends
My thing is like
that
it
are hard,
depends how much
hard
money
liberals.
you make.
I love hard guys like you. I got guys in the middle. I got woke friends. I don't care as long as you're not a dickhead. If you're not a dickhead, and you can talk to me.
But I think the ideas deserve dialogue from both sides because I think I genuinely think both sides have some right things. Like I don't think
Absolutely.
that, and like, but now people are like, Republicans are a bunch of gun-toting, anti-abortion. It's like not really true. Most Republicans really don't give a shit about abortion. They're like, do it, just feel bad after. Like that's my.
I never
stance.
felt bad after.
If you're gonna do it,
I
just
felt
have
free.
a little shame.
I felt free.
Not the man. The man should not feel bad.
Oh, the girl. Yeah.
Just the woman.
All right.
Yeah.
We're
But
on the
actually,
same
at the end
page.
of the day, the man ends up feeling worse than the woman because he ends up doing more mushrooms in his life, and then he has to see the face of the baby that could have been.
Jesus.
Right?
I haven't done mushrooms since I had an abortion. So
Well,
What
there you go.
You know what? The only thing I don't like is the religious thing where Christians and I'm a Catholic, and we get so much shit. Like there's people like, look, I don't care if you get an abortion. I don't care. I've had one, so I'm a bad Catholic. Whatever. But I still believe in God. And like there's certain religions that are even worse with all that stuff, but they never get shit.
I
You know
do
what
think
mean?
that
Like-
that's a funny gray area, like because I'm very liberal, and I will, like if somebody's Muslim, I'll be like, that's so beautiful. If they're Buddhist,
Yeah.
but if you're like just a Christian, I'm like, get that fucking out of
Yeah,
here.
what?
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't get that.
But which is, without Christianity, there would be no liberalism as it is today.
No, you'd
because
be
that's what allowed.
We'd all be Muslims.
We don't know that.
Yeah, you do. I hope you. This is what I want.
Wasn't the Renaissance anti-religious?
No, that was the Crusades were anti-Muslim. What are you talking about?
The Renaissance was about tying religion to individualism.
Yeah, that was Lutheran. That was the Lutheran break from Catholicism.
Tapping up.
Sorry,
All right, you guys
yeah.
talk.
I was a religious
I don't know what
studies
the
major.
fuck. He just
I'm
said
boring
he
it.
just said some
But
crazy
the Renaissance,
smart shit, and you just went,
Arabs invented math. We wouldn't have numbers.
the Jews
yeah,
invented.
well, fucking, so did the indigenous. They had the fucking beat on the string too. I mean, it's not that hard to count 1, 2, 3.
You're not saying indigenous. No, I just think,
Indian.
I think that the Christian, when you say Christian, you say I'm a Christian.
But we don't say it to Catholics. It's just Christians.
because Catholics are the coolest motherfuckers ever.
It's because you're Irish and you're Italian and you're Polish.
Yeah,
and
we're
like, that's
pieces of
beautiful.
shit that go to church on Sunday, and we say sorry.
You're weirdos.
So we say sorry, and we try to get it all in. If we're gonna die, hey.
But I
please.
do have an aversion. Like if you're just like a blonde real estate broker from Houston and you believe in Jesus, I'm just like,
I love
I don't
those
get it.
people.
But do you
I
think
get
that
it.
that's you being bigoted towards a specific
yes,
thing?
yes,
Yeah.
100%. It's because I'm from Seattle. It's like
Right.
100%. Like I grew up in
love
the middle
Seattle.
of.
I don't get it. I don't get it. If
I
you,
think
what
that
is wrong
everybody-
with?
But I'm
believing
aware of it.
But what, like for me, if somebody has a moral compass, right? If someone's looking for a moral compass, I think that's great.
Yeah. No,
don't-
I
a civility.
I go to
moral
church.
compass. These
I'm
are
not against it.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
these are things I agree with. So whatever. If I don't give a fuck what you want to do, but when you
This
start,
is Patreon, right?
when you, no, not yet. I just don't think that your religion, right, should force other people to be in it. It
Your
should be
politics shouldn't be your religion.
exactly.
there we go.
That's it right there.
And like I can pick and choose. I genuinely think, that like I'll just be honest, I think Trump's great for society. I know that people think he's horrible for society. I understand why they think he's horrible for society. But I have my own view of it, and I don't like for there's so many different realities now where if you're in this reality where you're a bartender in fucking Brooklyn and like I get why you hate him. I get it. I'm not like how could
Absolutely.
you hate, but if you're a fucking person with millions of dollars in Texas who has a big family and a ranch, I get why you would like try. So it's situational. In a way, it's in my
Why are
mind.
you a Republican?
I was.
I'm kidding.
I'm actually a registered Democrat.
Are
He's
you
a
really?
fucking
100%.
liar.
100%.
Yeah, but you still voted for Trump.
I voted.
It's
for
'cause
Trump.
you used to
I
vote for
voted
all the
Trump.
Irish-
I voted for Trump last time. I voted for Obama twice.
Yeah.
I voted for Biden.
That was for
but the only reason why I
Patriots.
voted for Biden because when I was going in to vote for Trump, they didn't have like the curtain. It was just an open thing. And my
I
my
voted-
black neighbor was at the front door, and he was like, "Hi, Robert." and I was like, hey, and I was like, ah, shit, I gotta vote.
Have you said that before?
I gotta vote for Biden.
Oh, that's
and I
so
kept
fucking
looking over my shoulder. I was like, man, there you go. It doesn't matter. It's a blue state anyway.
I'm still more liberal than both of you because I'm Canadian, and in my lifetime, I voted for Trudeau the first time I voted.
Oh wow. Wait, the dad or no?
Justin.
Yeah, Justin.
You voted for
I
Justin.
mean,
Yeah.
well, because he was going to legalize weed, and
He's
you
gonna
know,
do
I
all
was like
kinds
in
of
my
cool
early
shit.
20s, and I was like, there was no talk about taxes and all that shit. It was just, I'm going to legalize weed. So, you know, voted for that. But now it's just a matter of like, my gripe with like liberals is like, guys, just stop trying to like, stop pretending like some of your policies aren't ruining the country, even though they're coming from a good place.
Well, also
Even though they're
stop.
coming from, we want to help, but you're not. The rapid change of any country could be detrimental either way.
But stop.
I'm getting
I don't like this.
citizenship.
I don't like that. It's an automatic
I am.
hate.
Actually,
Yeah.
That they automatically hate somebody.
there's a lot of
if you voted
conservatives
for if you voted for
You'll be
Trump,
surprised.
they automatically hate you. Where
Who?
I feel like conservatives don't automatically hate liberals.
Well, I don't think that. I think
if
there's
you
like
say
a
something that
cross-section.
if you say something, you're a Trump.
Well, I think liberals
It's like-
are worse about that, but I do think that we're
it's
pretty
like-
fucking divided.
I just don't get it. Like
But
when
people-
liberals used to be the fucking my whole family's Irish Catholic liberals. Kennedy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
My mom would fucking blow Kennedy in the grave. But it's like
I'd watch that.
they if
liberalism
you bring up
became.
Trump,
Have you seen the videos of like like Clintons and other Schiff and whoever, you know, the guys that are Democrats now 10, 20 years ago giving these speeches as Democrats going, we need to
100%.
cut down on illegal all the things that now Democrats are like, illegal immigration good. They used to think both parties thought it was bad.
Obama.
So it's
they
like,
got Biden, they got fucking Hillary Clinton, all them saying stuff that Trump says now.
Yeah.
Right? They have them saying all the same shit back then.
I'm way left of those guys, but that's okay.
It's just,
That's fine. The Democrats are fucking
what
cowards.
is, I'm curious what,
But I work. By the way, I work Canada all the time. I work
That's good.
Alberta. So I've
Yeah.
been booed off stage for making fun of the convoy. It's great. I love
but
it.
what is the, like, I'm just curious.
you shouldn't be.
Is this Patreon now?
No, not yet. We're going there in 2 seconds. I just
I'm
think.
scared to ask him to.
Well,
I
I'm just saying
respect
this.
people's opinions.
I
do.
think this. I think that you should be, as a comedian, we should be able to make whatever the fuck joke we want, as long as it's funny.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be making statements or political. If there's something funny about, I've laughed at really funny Republican Trump jokes, and I've laughed at fucking really funny woke leftist
Yeah.
fucking Democrat.
But I
jokes.
do think that liberals, like, even like you know, and look, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but you know, you're like, I'm a libtard, haha. But it's like Republicans don't say like I'm a Trumper, haha, because they're like, no, I genuinely think that I'm on the right side of history. Where I feel like liberals are like, I really hope I am. I think this is the right thing to do. But
No,
there
but
are
I-
moments where you're like seeing like people in keffiyehs yelling at fucking Jews, and you're like, is this the right side?
I don't get that at
I
all.
do.
You do? All right, let's go to Patreon. All right, hang on one second. Andy, this is definitely... we'll go to Patreon right now. This is a Jewish establishment. Andy, where are you going to be, buddy?
I'll be at the Punchline in Philly.
Or you got to punch up. Good for you, kid.
Yeah, I'll be in Punchline in Philly beginning of May. Then I'll be in St. Petersburg end of May. Then I'm doing some Ohio Funny Bones, and then I think I'm in Boston. It's not up there yet, but I'll be at the Goofs in Summerlin or one of those.
Somerville.
Somerville.
Very woke town.
I do great there.
Dude, when I was growing up, all Irish Catholic fucking drug addicts, I would get the shit kicked out of me in Somerville all the time. Just because where you
Look
from?
like the fighter.
And I just go, where you from? Medford. And then they'd stop beating the fuck out of you. It's a change.
Boston's such a fucking.
Boston changed, dude. It used to be segregated, Italians, Irish, black, and
Yeah.
now it's like Brooklyn there now.
Yeah.
It's a rich fucking town. All right, check them out. And where are you going to be, brother?
He's got a way better calendar.
Oh, dude, it's looking at his calendar fucking makes you want to fucking
Doesn't
murder
it look
somebody.
good to be a Republican?
Oh, look, but no, but
Jesus
this is
Christ.
It really is. Look at it, sold out.
all the
out.
ones that aren't sold out have about 10 tickets left.
You don't have an option on my calendar to put sold out.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
I'm going to be in Colorado. I don't know when you're putting this out, but I'll be Florida, and a bunch of other. I mean, New York.
I mean, just go to his website.
You're everywhere.
It's too many. Look at this.
BenBankas.com.
When do you
Jesus
see
Christ.
anybody?
I don't. I mean, I hang out with my family when I'm at home.
Dude, you're
and
gigging you gig every night of the week.
This is why I don't. I told you I like to come and feel the pushback. Feel the hate because it drives me to go. This is why I'm talking about these things. This is why I'm
Helium
joking
Portland,
about
that's
these
fun.
things.
Andy, these are all 50-seaters, by the way.
No, these are. I know all these clubs.
Yeah, he's killing
I
it.
don't appreciate that.
No, he's selling. Dude, I love you. You're killing it.
No, but you know,
You play McCurdy's?
yeah, I don't know what that is.
McCurdy's is in
that a 50-person?
Sarasota. No, it's a 300-seat club. It's one of the best clubs in Florida.
We do have some sold. Yeah, the Tampa stuff.
Side
are
splitters,
sold
you
out. It's
fucking
crazy.
kill. Love it. All right, we'll check them out. BenBankas.com.
I want to have. You know, I like.
I'm trying to end the fucking
Liberal.
show, and you're going to go on a
All right,
fucking
go.
rant.
Go.
I mean,
Go to
you-
Patreon.
You know, you're around too many people who listen to you. Shut the fuck up, Ben. Keep
You're
yelling.
around too many people who don't.
Shut up. I'm around fucking people like me. What do you guys got?
This is Joe Russell. Go to YouTube and type in The Cheese Show. Also Instagram, Jokes Russell on Instagram.
And he voted for Trump. Go ahead. What do you got, Cody?
I'm at Mohegan Sun with Bobby next weekend, April
nice.
17th and 18th. And then I have a show at New York Comedy Club in Stamford in May 15th. Please come, for the
All right.
love of God.
He said, please come. And he loves,
That's how you know there's a low ticket warning.
he's non-binary. All right, I'm going to be April 17th and 18th at the Comics Roadhouse with Paco and Cody. Then I'm going to Point Pleasant at Uncle Vinny's. Love that club. And then I'm going to Cleveland. Hilarities, one of my favorite clubs.
I love
and
that
then
guy.
I love him. Nick is the best.
Best food.
And then Stamford, Connecticut, one night only at the New York Comedy Club. And then I'm doing a little New Orleans run in Mobile, Alabama at the Crescent Theater. Go there, check it all out. I'm going to be at the Mothership
Oh, wow.
July
Yeah.
4th
Patriot.
weekend.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
4th of July. I'll let's party.
You're gonna
bringing-
put an.
I'm
Come to my house.
You're gonna put
bringing
an
the family.
addition
I'll
on
bring
the.
the family.
Bring your family to my house. My wife loves a family.
Yeah, my son is coming. My wife's coming. We're going to do a whole fucking trip in Texas.
Can I bring my husband? I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
No, you're not.
You have a husband?
No, no.
Are you homosexual?
No,
No.
that's Patreon. All right, we're going to Patreon right now. You
I
guys,
wish.
do me a favor right now. We're going to put this at the beginning and the end, but I want you to check out The End, Ari Shafir's End. It's a storytelling show, and it is going to be right now on pre-sale until April 16th when it premieres. The pre-sale is 7. What is it? It's 7 one-hour episodes. It's 7 episodes plus the prologue for $24. On April 16th and after, you're going to have to, you'll get the individual episodes for $6. And then all episodes are going to be $7 and $30 for the whole season. So you really want to hit that pre-sale right now. Go hit the pre-sale. Buy it now. Buy it now before the price is gonna go up on it. It's comics Shane Gillis, Hinchcliffe, Chris DiStefano, Sam Talent, Nate Bargatze, Miss Pat, Mark Norman, Ali Sadiq, Bobby Kelly, your boy, Joe List, Big J Oakerson, Jordan Jensen, Colin Turrell, Roy Woods Jr., Jim Brewer, Dan Soda, Steph
Tolev.
Yeah, but that's not her name.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's right. Duncan Trussell, Tom Segura, and Sarah Tolamash. That's what I was thinking.
Sarah Connor.
It's Sarah Connor. It's unfucking believable. Ari put it out, so go get the pre-sale now and check out my website, all that stuff, and patreon.com/Robert Kelly if you want to ask questions to these people, and if you want to watch the after the YKWD extra, we do that once a week too. We'll see you guys next time on You Know What, Dude?